Hey guys, Diesel does fishing, dodging cow poop and fishing a beautiful farm pond, trying to hook a big mama for you today. In this video, you might remember this spot. Last October, I caught almost my PB on the other side of that pond over there, a 4.3 pounder. We're targeting everything we can get in this pond. We've got just about everything tied on. We've got so many different setups. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combos. We're gonna see if we can nail a hog. It's about 8 a.m. Conditions upper 50s. I think they got slammed with some weather up here last night. That might affect the bite a little bit. We had some tornadoes passing through the area last night. Not where I live, but up here. This is about 40 minutes away from where I live. Guys, look at that vintage old school wave runner over there. How sweet is that? I want to fish off that one day. Cannot say thank you enough to my friend Victoria and her family for allowing us to come out here and fish this morning. What a beautiful spot. Come on, man. It doesn't get much better than this. This is the goal. This is the dream right here, to have a pond like this in the backyard. There we go. Fish on. Stay down. There we go. Nothing big. Getting that skunk out of the boat for the day, though. Wow. On the lunker log. Deece. We have to yeet you out there so we don't throw you back in the slop. We're finally on the board. Simple weightless. Wacky setup. Probably a strike king. Little male sitting right over there off that ledge, off that drop off. That's where he was sitting. And that's, you know, a lot of times that's where you're going to find him. Sitting off that drop off. There are some hogs in this pond. Last October, I caught a 4.5 pounder, just a shade under 4.5 on a buzzbait, right off that dock over to my right, which I'm going to show you now. Got him, got him. Oh my God. Woo! Wow. Oh my God. Right over there. So I know they're in here. Oh, we're getting bites. Oh, bro. Was getting bit. Jumped the gun. I thought he had it. You got a friend. Guys, if this is not the ideal, I don't know what is. Good sized farm pond. It's gorgeous. There are cows right over there. We have a horse that already hit full gallop, running around behind us early this morning. And we're both already catching fish. I got my boy Clay HPG. We are gonna find them. Yep. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Can you get back in? Oh, can't get himself back in. Oh no! There you go. That counts. Yep, we're on. Little fish. Ah! These are the ones you gotta be careful of. Treble hooks, these little dudes are the ones that'll hook you. First jerkbait fish of the year. All right, bud, go get big. Little future giant. We're kind of downgrading in size. It's not exactly what we're after, but...
Oh, we broke it off!
This dude has had the worst luck breaking off on big fish. It looked like you were doing an Olympics floor exercise over there. First of a couple little drop-ins, because I realized as I was doing it live, I didn't provide really enough context for what was happening. What happened right here is that Clay was throwing a jerkbait, and he hooked into a tank. So he says. His knot failed. The fish got away with his jerkbait in its mouth. The jerkbait never resurfaced until like 30 minutes later, and well, this happened. So the big bass that originally hit Clay's jerkbait spit it. It floated to the top of the water, and then a little dink came up and hit it like it was top water. Unbelievable. And now we're on a rescue mission to see if we can get it back. This thing should come back to the surface. Look at that. Third try, we got it back. All right, I'm gonna make a switch, get away from this jerkbait. We're gonna switch back over to the chatterbait, see if we can get down a little bit lower, but also stay above this grass line. These bass seem to be still setting up out pretty deep. We're up here kind of at the edge of the mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains here in South Carolina, and maybe these bass just are not warming up yet enough to come up in bed, because I'm not seeing any beds made out here at all. So that tells me these bass are out deep. Rattle traps are gonna be money. Spinner baits maybe, if you can keep them down low. There we go. There we go. Come on, fight me a little bit. He inhaled that thing, got all 3 hooks. Ooh, he got himself a little gash on the side. He took a bite there. He's obviously taking a bite there. It looks like he's missing a big chunk of his tail. That's weird. What we've had the most success on. There we go. There we go. Fish on. Another little guy. I mean, he was barely hooked, but it stayed pegged. Well, there you go. Not a bad day of fishing. We caught on a lot of different lures. We both caught fish on jerkbaits. I was killing them early with a senko. Clay over there was killing it earlier with something that kind of looked like a little green sperm. It was weird. And then we were both crushing with lipless crankbaits. That's really when the bite was on. It was hot. We got probably 4 or 5 fish total between us with our lipless crankbaits. And then we hit the midday lull and the bite just kind of shuts off. We're gonna go get some lunch. We're gonna go hit up another pond that was just cleared and we have a lot more access to around the pond. And we'll see you in, well, for you, just a couple of seconds. Pond number 2, completely different water clarity. We should be able to crush in this pond. I don't know if you can tell from there. This is about 1 foot to 2 feet of water and it's crystal clear outside of the vegetation on the top. But I think we should be able to destroy bass in this pond. So to spare you watching me cast around for about 10 minutes with no bites, we fished this pond for about 2 hours. No bites for me or Clay. Elizabeth, Clay's wife, was catching fish. She's better than both of us. Either way, this pond is a long, skinny pond. It's in a housing development. One side of the pond is all houses. The other side of the pond was all woods. There's a paved path that goes around the back side of it, but you couldn't access the water's edge through those woods. Well, recently, they just started clearing those woods, digging a lot of that stuff out of there, cutting down a couple of trees, some storms and stuff, and knocked some of that stuff over. Either way, the first half of it was clear, and then there was a chunk in the middle that you couldn't see around, and then there was another section that they had cleared, and I discovered that right at the tail end of the video. Something else that was going on in this pond, because it's in a housing development, because of the HOA, some reason they decided to put blue dye in the pond, and I hate when housing developments, apartment complexes, businesses, etc., put dye in the water. I guess they think it makes it look good, but we all know as fishermen, we want it as natural as possible. It F's with the fish, it kills the grass potentially, and it just causes problems. Either way, right at the end, right as I discovered that the backside of that pond was clear, I started getting my first bites of the day. I'm gonna walk around and see if there's any access back in this corner. Oh, no way. They've clear cut back here already. I couldn't see over here. I had no idea they'd clear cut this. I mean, I hate the stupid dye in the water, but at least they're doing this, right? Some good, some bad. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. Oh my God, there are fish sitting right there on that big tuft of grass. Oh my God, that thing got hit as soon as I put it in the water. No way, we've actually found them. Why do places do that? Why do housing developments pump their perfectly natural ponds full of chemicals and dyes? It kills the grass. It messes with the fish. Ah. But we found a new spot to come over and fish, and whoo, yeah, we're gonna come over here and fish that again. I can promise you that. If you wanna see me come back over here in a video soon, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button with 50 likes. I'll get back over here soon and fish it again. Thanks for watching another video here on Diesel Does Fishing.
Are you listening?